Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Corey here today with us, all the way from Minnesota. He's probably a Vikings fan, huh?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Packers fan, so yeah, same
Right,
division,
right.
yeah. But he came down here to get his hiatal hernia acid reflux symptoms worked on. And I want to let you know, we don't actually treat hiatal hernia or acid reflux per se or GERD, but we treat the underlying cause of why people have that condition. And I've already examined Corey, and he has misalignment of the vertebrae in the thoracic spine. His right rib cage is about an inch lower than his left rib cage, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So we're going to realign his structure, changing the diaphragm's strength, which will allow the hiatus, which is the sphincter in the middle of your diaphragm that holds the stomach down below the diaphragm, to change the diaphragm so it's strong and stable, so that it can hold the stomach down below in the abdominal cavity, rather than letting it slip up through into the esophagus and secrete acid, which is what a sliding hiatal hernia is. So let's take a look at your posture here first, Corey. I'm going to have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and then backwards. He's got good range of motion there, but when we look at his posture, you can see from the side view that his head is forward in the Z-axis. His ear's dropping right here over his clavicle, see? It should be way back here over his shoulders. This is making his hands kind of right out in front of him here, rather than having your arms and shoulders here and on the sides, which we'll see that after we get done. And then also he's got a forward translation, but he's also got a translation of his cervical spine to the right. His pelvis is translated to the left. So we've got a scoliosis or curvature right in this mid-thoracic spine, which is the exact structural part of the spine that is connected to the rib cage, which makes the diaphragm either strong or weak. Okay, let's go on your tummy here now, Corey. Now this is Corey's first treatment out of 8. He's going to be here with us all week. The weather here in Houston is beautiful today. We have the windows closed because when the sun shines in here in the morning, it's really hot. So I've already analyzed his spine and palpated his entire spine. He does have subluxations in the cervical spine, thoracic spine, lumbar spine. You can see his right foot is about a ½ inch shorter in this position. And as I bring him up, it actually gets longer, and I bet you that tightens up in your lower back and thighs right there, doesn't it, Corey?
Yeah, definitely in the back.
Yeah. Okay, so his right SI joint's out right here. So we're going to adjust that first. You know, 50% of the entire population in the world has acid reflux, heartburn, commonly known as heartburn. Those who have it, though, really know that it is a very troublesome disorder. It keeps you from eating properly, sleeping properly. This horrible burning pain in your esophagus, and a lot of times you'll even get chest pains with it, or substernal pains down here, or bloating, fullness, feeling a lot. And during our consultation, Corey told me that he's been suffering with this for 3 to 4 years now. Has it been getting progressively worse, Corey, or staying about the same?
It's been about the same.
Okay, bothersome, huh?
Right, yep.
So right now what I'm doing is a lateral oblique stretch, and I'm getting a little movement in his ribs up here. Feel that?
Yeah.
Do the same thing. Now, this may not look like a lot of pressure on the videos, but I'm sure Corey can tell you that he feels me putting quite a bit of pressure.
Oh, I'm feeling it, yeah.
All through his spine. I feel that rib right there?
That's good.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even got to adjust them yet. There we go. Sometimes just doing the stretches, you'll actually feel cavitation or the pop or crack for you crack addict fans. There's L5. now I'm going to adjust his lower thoracic spine. Right there, good. This is lower mid-thoracics. Mid-thoracics. Upper thoracics. There we go, all through there. Now these mid-thoracic nerves supply the celiac plexus, which affects your stomach, your small intestine, large intestine. That's already a little straighter. Good, okay, so he does have some misalignment up here at T1 and T2. There we go. Okay, Corey, let's turn you on your back now. There. Let me have your neck completely. There. Yeah, I want to decompress you too. Now I've already evaluated his ribs earlier, and the right rib cage, as you can see, well, it's only about half an inch lower now. It was about an inch lower a few minutes ago, but you can see my thumb over here on this right side. His left is about half an inch higher than the one on the right, so we're going to balance those ribs out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Corey take a deep breath in. Let all your air out for me now. You're going to feel me putting quite a bit of pressure in here. I'm going to grab the stomach at the fundus, and I'm going to grab it and pull it straight down, superior to inferior, okay? And another deep one. Let all your air out. Go in real slowly on this. You don't poke down in there. And once I feel that stomach, grab onto it and pull it straight down. It's probably a lot deeper than what it looks like on videos, huh? Okay, another one. And exhale for me. Feel some of that gurgling going on in your intestines too when I'm doing this, and that's very usual, common. Now sometimes people's ileocecal valve here will be a little clogged up too. Is that a little sore too, Corey?
That's definitely time there.
Yeah. Do you eat popcorn and nuts and stuff?
Not too much. Not too much.
Okay.
No.
Anything with a husk on it, like corn on the cob, or popcorn especially is bad, but it'll clog these up a little bit. So a lot of times I'll work on these valves to clear those up a little bit, which will help keep everything from stopping and flowing back up.
Okay.
Okay, so, no, go ahead and just lay there for a sec. We're going to adjust his knees and his hips here too. There we go. And then I'm going to pull him down and adjust his sternum and rib cage. There you go. You should have felt that in your knee and your low back. Corey, did you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, good. Let's slide you all the way down the table now with your feet all the way over the edge, please, sir. A little bit more. And more. You're going to actually be one of our first out-of-town patients to experience our new table this week.
All right.
Yeah, it should be coming in today or tomorrow. Put your arms straight out to the sides for me. There you go. So now I'm going to adjust his shoulders, his clavicle where it attaches to the sternum on both sides. There. And then his rib cage. And I'm straight lateral on his rib cage on this left side. And then on this right side, because this one's a little lower, I'm actually going to be adjusting laterally and superiorly. Be glad when that new table gets here. There we go. It is a little sore there, huh? Yeah. There. One more time here. That's it. Okay, so that's just the first adjustment on his rib cage, and look at the difference already. It's only about 1/4 of an inch short now. You feel that little gurgle still? Mm-hmm. We're going to have you take one more deep breath now. You got your ribs adjusted. Let all your air out. Oh, yeah. Get the most movement on that one. Whew. Good. Okay, let's hit the other face that way for a second, Corey. Yeah. Here we go. Good. Have you been getting chiropractic here up in Minnesota?
Yeah, not regularly, but I have. Yeah.
Are they doing any of this stuff on you?
Yep, a little bit. Nothing too crazy with some of this stuff.
That's why you came here though, because I'm crazy, right?
Absolutely. In a good way, of course.
That's right. That's what Brian Jones said about me at the TCA convention a couple of years ago. He's CBS sports announcer now, but he did play middle linebacker for the UT Longhorns way back when, All-American. Okay, look straight ahead for just a second. Pull these way back here. Now this is something I want you to start getting used to posturally. Chin way up, head straight back, shoulders back. Feel like it kind of opens up your ribs?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have you stand up here and face the mirror again now, Corey. Okay, so I'm going to have you do the same thing again where I have you flex your head forward and backwards. Neutral. Take a deep breath in for me. Let it all the way out. And just relax. Okay, take a look. So you're still a little forward and a little right, but not as bad. And now we got a little more space over here, but it's still a little bit left to center. Do you see that?
Yep.
So here's your homework right here. You're going to lift up with your traps. You're going to pull back with your rhomboids. Flare these like this simultaneously. See how it tightens up your whole trap there?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to bring that chin up and head straight back first of all. Yours is to the right, so we're going to do exactly the opposite of that to the left. Now shift your pelvis way right for me, as far as you can. Yep. Now look up at the ceiling. See, this brings his whole head and neck back over his cervical spine and onto his thoracic spine. Now we talked about the somatovisceral reflex and viscerosomatic reflexes. That's why I'm adjusting the muscle spindles in his lower thoracic and mid-thoracic spine too. Okay, let's try that same thing again now, Corey. This should feel a little smoother to you this time. Take a look now. See how your hands are even now?
Mm-hmm.
Shoulders are level. Your head's still a little forward though. Do you see that?
I can feel that, yeah.
And once you get it here, look where your hands are now. That's already starting to look better. See? And we'll get this over there throughout the week. We're going to see Corey twice a day here for the next 4 days. We wanted to show you his first treatment, and I wanted to let him let you know, as our YouTube audience, why he came all the way down here from Minnesota to see us.
Like you said, it's been just 3 to 4 years worth of pain. I've tried some pills from the doctor. I've tried, different remedies.
Little purple pills, Prilosec, and
I've tried, kind of everything, and I needed a new route, and so that's kind of I found you, and yeah, I mean the pain is kind of constant. It's daily, and so it's yeah.
So what's your hope of being here? What do you hope?
I hope it is. To wake up and not feel the pain in the morning, and eat regularly, and kind of go
have a normal life. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we're going to take care of you for, is to encourage your life to get back to normal again, and your body to help you do that. And I'm going to be showing you some things that will help you do that.
Yeah,
so
good.
We'll be following Corey's progress throughout the week. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and Corey coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see you next time.